It is a pleasure to welcome the Professor of Cardiothoracic Surgery, Mr. Stig Steen, to us today. He is the leading authority on heart and lung transplantation, and he's also the main scientist behind Oriflame's natural balance shake. So, Mr. Stig Steen, what is your daily work at the Lund University?
It's research in both lung and heart transplantation and in cardiac arrest, to develop a new machine for treatment of cardiac arrest, and nutrition research also to keep people alive until they can get the new organs.
How long have you been interested in the food and nutritional part of your work?
Since 1976.
What is the composition of the natural balance shake?
What is special with this natural balance shake is that it have all what the body need, but no unnecessary things. Food with a minimum of calories and very little carbohydrate also. It's protein, it's fat and carbohydrate. Carbohydrate we get too much of. That's not essential strictly. But you need the best protein. We have these hip rows. That's Winston Churchill gave that to all his soldiers during the Second World War because it has so many vitamins and minerals that keep you healthy from infections and so on, according to English folk medicine. So that is a component. And we also have fibers, both soluble and non-soluble fibers from the sugar beet. Grown in Skåne, in Sweden. First-class protein and fat and fibers. And a professor in Canada, David Jenkins, he started to write in the 80s about the importance of eating food with a slow raise of blood sugar, what later has been called glycemic index. And this old-fashioned food have a very low glycemic index, so when you eat them, the body has to work hard to clip off molecule for molecules, and it feeds you over many hours. And this is rather logical because every day we build billions of new cells, and we cannot build them in 1 hour. We must build them over many hours. So it was a surprise that old-fashioned food was the best for us.
Mr. Stig Steen, how would you advise healthy people to use the natural balance shake?
I skip often the lunch because I have no time to eat lunch. That is in the middle of the operating program. So I take quickly balance shake and some fruit to it. And then I keep very sharp in my head the rest of the day. It's cheap and quick, so to say, and many of my colleagues do the same. Then I get a super meal in the day without getting this tiredness in the afternoon that's so common after a big meal.
So you said you will feel then more energy in the afternoon after eating this, but is there any other benefits of using the natural balance shake?
Yeah, we is running now a study on persons that wants to lose body weight. That's healthy person wanting to lose body weight, and they got the instructions to take 2 or 3 natural balance shake. It's this type. If they can manage to take it half an hour before the meal, main meal, so they go to the meal not being so hungry, not eating so much and so fast. But they can take it at any time, but they must take 2 or 3 in that study, and they will try to move 30 minutes a day by walking or bicycling or whatever, and they will also try to not eat too much potato, rice, pasta, bread, and so on. Try to keep that down. That's the old instruction. And with that program, they have now, in a 1-year control, in the mean lost 9 kilograms.
Thank you.